Hello. Welcome to the basement. I'm still going through things, and I found some cards, baseball cards. Here is an interesting one. It's from, I guess, 1990 or so. I don't know. I'm not a card person. But anyway, this one says, League's best shortstops, Tony Fernandez, Cal Ripken Jr. And there they are. It's a Fleer card, number 634. Here, these appear to be Blue Jays, all. Nelson Lariano, second base. I do not remember him. I do not. Here's one. Oh, it's a little damaged. Tom Candiotti. There he is. A little damage on him. And there's the backside. I'm not sure where to hold these. I'm not sure even if it will work well. Anyway. Oh, here's another. Tom Candiotti. Indeedy. And the backside. Oh, look. Here's a different version of Tom Candiotti. It's actually Thomas Caesar Candiotti. Todd Stottlemyre. I remember the glory days when he played for the Jays. I do indeed. Oh. Todd Stottlemyre. Another pose. And yet another on the back of that. And oh wait, it's Todd Stottlemyre. Todd Vernon Stottlemyre, it says. I did not know that. There is the back. Let's see here. Dave Parker. And, of course, on the back, Dave Parker. I guess this was 1992, according to what it says. This is an upper deck card. And here, Mike Flanagan, who was also a pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays. So it says. This does not have a pitcher on the back. It has statistics. Ah! David Wells. Oh, and this card's a little doofed on the back. And here is David Wells. You can see there's a little damage on the back here. Oh well. And oh wait. It's David Wells. Look at that arm twist. Oh, wait, it's not just David Wells, it's David Lee Wells. There he is. That's him. And oh wait, what do we have? David Wells. And no picture on the back of this one. And look, who could it be? David Wells. Another pose, another different company. That, see, way back when cards went crazy. And then suddenly everyone's like, oh yeah, and everybody started making cards. I think it should be like sports card stores on every block, or more than one in a block. And then, it got saturated, and that was the end of that. Okay. Manny Lee. I remember him. He was also in the glory days. I don't know if he was on the World Series teams or not. And, oh, here's a guy. He just recently retired from broadcasting. Pat Tabler. And it's funny, he pretty much, even though this was way back when, he pretty much looks the same. And there is the back. And you can see him again. Pat Tabler. All of these are Blue Jays. Oh, what do we have here? Pat Tabler. And dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Designated hitter, it says. And there is the back of Pat Tabler. And here, oh, is Pat Tabler. It's another version of him. This one says it's from 1992. And there is the back. Somebody seems to be painting his face. Oh, here is a legend. Dave Steve. And it's not just Dave Steve, it's David Andrew Steve. How do I know that? Because on the back, there it is. And who do we have now? Bob McDonald. Oh, but it isn't just that. It's Robert Joseph McDonald. It is. How do I know that? Right there. Right there. And oh, wait, what do we have? Bob McDonald. One would think that he was a pitcher. Do I remember him? Not really. But, I didn't always follow so religiously and closely. I didn't. Aha! Obviously, these are not sorted by player necessarily. There is Manny Lee again. And on the back, Manny Lee again. And next one, is Manuel Lee. Sorry, it's Manuel Laura Lee. So it says. There he is. And oh wait, Manuel Lee. In a rather action-packed moment. And there it is, again, on the back of the card. Manuel Lee. Aha! I thought there would be more of these. Dave Steve. There he is, in another great moment of pitching. And wait for it, Dave Steve on the back of the card. There's a little damage to this card, too. Oh, well. And oh, look. Wait, this one. Dave Steve no hits the Indians. Indeed. September the 2nd, Dave hurled a 9-inning no-hitter of the year, pitching the Toronto Blue Jays to 3-0 victory over the Cleveland team. I will not use their name. Don't drop that. Oh, it's Dave Steve. Again, Dave Steve in another pose, and he is pitching. And it's also Dave Andrew Steve. There he is. No picture on the back, just information. And oh, look, it's, yep, Dave Steve. Extended to the max. And on the back, another picture of Dave Steve. And who is next? Frank Wills. Don't remember him. Frank Lee Wills, it says, according to the back, which does not have a picture. Jimmy Key. Oh, yes, I remember Jimmy Key. Look at, you wonder why pitchers have to rest their arms for so many days. Well, they really reef them. They do. And wait, Jimmy Key. Oh, it's James Edward Key, according to this. There we are. James Edward Key. And what do we have here? Jimmy Key. Another pose. Another great shot. Several times I've taken baseball pictures. And indeed, it's really great to get great pitching action in, stuck in a still frame. What is this? Top Prospect 91, Steve Carsey. I don't know if he made the team, but he was a top prospect. So it says on the back, Top Prospect 91. No clue. Oh, here's one. Super siblings, Roberto and Sandy Alomar. Roberto played for the Jays. Sandy played for the Cleveland team. And I believe Sandy was a catcher. But Roberto, yes, he was magic. Pat Henkin, another pitcher. Actually, it's Patrick George Henkin, according to the back. Oh, Juan Guzman. He was a character, and always a happy-go-lucky guy. He was also a pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays. Rance Mullinax, designated hitter, it says. There he is, and it's Stephen Rance Mullinax, sorry, not Mulligan. That's golf. There he is. Glasses and all. Oh, what do we have here? Another Rance Mullinax. And I don't know what it says here. Oh yeah, designated hitter. There he is. Ready to hit. Junior Felix. In the midst of a big swing. Maybe he hit something. Maybe not. No pitcher on the back. Mike Timlin, another pitcher. Look at that arm getting ready to fall out of its socket. No wonder they have to have so many surgeries. And there is the back. And wait for it, Mike Timlin. Or sorry, it's Michael August Timlin, according to the back of the card. There he is. Eddie Zosky. That name I don't remember too well, but a little bit. There he is on the back. He was a shortstop. According to this, Eddie Zosky. There he is, praying for a miracle. Or proposing marriage, I'm not sure. And there he is again. Who is... Oh, this looks special. Oh, Shannon Stewart. Outfield. Ooh, this is a funky card. Look at that. Like a holograph thing. And there are another picture on the back and some statistics. All right. Rob Ducey. He was an outfielder, according to this. Who is this? Rob Ducey. There he is. Looks like he just hit something. And there's the back of the card. Oh, Robert Thomas Ducey. Imagine. How do I know that? Because it says so on the back of the card. Oh, here is a legend. Joe Carter, who put an end to two, not one, but two World Series in a row. One of them, he caught the ball at first base. The other, he hit a home run out of the park to walk it off. And wait, it's Joe Carter. But it's actually not Joe Carter. It's Joseph Chris Carter. How do I know? Because it says on the back of the card. Oh, here's one that says attendance record. Joe Carter. Blue Jays eclipsed 4 million attendance mark in, I guess it was 1991. Not surprising, you know, because, well, those were the glory days. Who is this? Candy Maldonado, outfield. There he is. And there he is. Okay, hang on. The cards are trying to slide here, slippery as they are. And here we have Candy Maldonado. And there's the back of the card. There he is again. Ready to rock. Who is this? Corey Snyder. A name that vaguely hits me as somebody who I vaguely remember, but not terribly. And here is the back of the Corey Snyder card. He was apparently, well, it doesn't say, outfield. Very important. Every position is very important. Devon White. Devon White, yes. He was something magical. He funny, they had the same outfield for a long time, and he was part of it. He made incredible catches. And I believe right now he's still the coach with the Blue Jays farm organization. Oh, Devon White, who is really Devon Marks White. How do I know that? Because it says so on the back of the card. Mookie Wilson. It's funny, I know somebody. There is Mookie Wilson, who, in the midst of all the Blue Jay craze, named their son Mookie because of Mookie Wilson. Here is the back of the card. Here's one, another of the legendary fielders. George Bell. I think it was George Bell and Devon White and it's funny, I was at the very first game. He came to, maybe I'll find it. Oh, come to me. Dwayne Ward. Oh, yeah. He would pitch the eighth inning, and Tom Henke would pitch the ninth. They were the best. Oh, but it's Roy Dwayne Ward. How do I know? There he is. And then Tom Henke left, and Dwayne Ward became the closer. And how do I know? Well, there's Tom Henke, but I remember that. They were the best setup and closer team in the business. It says on here, relief pitcher. There's Tom Henke. Sadly, after the first World Series win, he was on his way. Too bad. What do we have here? Tom Henke. There he is. A pitcher. Indeed. And, oh wait, it's Thomas Anthony Henke. There he is. Great. He rarely ever blew a save. Oh, Roger Clemens. Another legend in baseball. Indeed, and a J for a little while. And there he is. I think maybe his son is playing now. I think, or he was. I don't know. Bud Black, Blue Jays. I think he was also a pitcher. I think, maybe. Let me check. No picture on the back, but I can look and see. Yes, he was a pitcher. Ed Sprague. Oh, yeah. He was not the best at all, but certainly in one of the World Series games, he came on as a pinch hitter and smacked at a very important home run. He was legendary for coming off the bench. I guess he probably started now and again, but you know. Oh, wait, there he is again. Ed Sprague. That's a much darker picture. That's a little better. Anyway, I remember they had a name for themselves, and I don't remember what it was. They'd be in the dugout. There they are. Edward Nelson Sprague Jr. Because there it is. Otherwise, I would have no clue. Oh, wait a second. Oh my. It's Ed Sprague. There he is, ready. One of those ready to do whatever is needed players. There he is again. Wait a second, is he being a catcher? He is. But it says third base. But I guess he played where he had to play. Greg Myers. Looks like a catcher by his attire. Do I remember him vividly? No, I don't. Maybe I should. Okay, there he is. Another pose, same card. Oh, what do we have? Da-da-da, Greg Myers. But it's not actually Greg Myers, it's Gregory Richard Myers. There he is. Oh, don't slide cards. And here we have Greg Myers, a catcher. Can you imagine? And there he is. I think that's a better picture. Some of the pictures they use, I think, are kind of too. Oh, we got another one. Greg Myers, catcher, Toronto Blue Jays. There he is on the back, looking like he's ready for the ball. Now here, this guy. Oh yeah, Pat Borders. He was the World Series MVP. He was. He was also a catcher, but he really, in that World Series, he hit incredibly well. It was hard not to even. Sorry, it's hard to think of anybody else but him for his hitting in that. Here we have Pat Borders. Look, you can see the ball. That is a cool picture. And on the back, we have Pat Borders. And here do we have, oh, Pat Borders. Look at that. He looks like he's getting into one. Oh, but it's Patrick Lance Borders. Ta-da! Oh, and who do we have? Pat Borders. Is that the same one from before? I don't think so. And on the back, Pat Borders. And our weight, Pat Borders. Can you imagine? And another Pat Borders. Oh, and wait. Don't tell me. Let me guess. Pat Borders. And dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. And there he is. No picture on the back. Aha. Now here is somebody. Actually, there are 3 somebodies here. Are there 4? Nope, there's 4 of them. Okay. This is Kelly Gruber. I should switch hands. Hang on. Kelly Gruber. He got a triple play. He was the third. He stretched out. He got the guy. And they said he didn't. And we didn't have video replay in the World Series. Would have been the first one ever in the World Series. The Jays would have gotten in here. Is Kelly Gruber. Maybe that's the back of the card. Maybe this looks more dramatic. Oh, looks like he's being brushed back. Card has a bit of a bend in the corner. Oh dear. And here we have Kelly Gruber. And on base percentage, 328. Slugging, 448. There's his stats. And finally, Pat Borders. No, Pat. What am I saying? Kelly Gruber. Kelly Gruber. Indeed. There's the back of the card. Indeed. Third base. Anyway, he was robbed, and the replay clearly showed that he dove out and got his glove onto the guy's foot. And as it happened, that play, he got hurt on. In the big stretch, something to do with his shoulder got damaged, which was not immediately known. Anyway, so I'm in the basement, and indeed, I found some baseball cards. Vintage Blue Jays. Now, are any of these worth more than the cost of, like, the paper they're on? Probably not, because I think it was all part of the era when, cards, everyone was making cards. Everybody. So, but they bring back fond memories for me. So I will put them away carefully. Probably I'll take them to the pet room and put them in a cupboard there. Will I put a rubber band around them and ruin them? No, I will not. I will probably find a sandwich bag of sorts and put them in. So, anyway, this time, this is my second recording, sort of the close-up version. I did use the microphones. I do hope they're still lit up. They are. So, I will carry on with things in the basement. Thanks for coming to this trip down memory lane of the Blue Jays and their glory days, when they won not 1, but 2 World Series. Those were the days. If only I'd been alive to see the Leafs. But then, if I was alive to see the Leafs win, maybe I would have already passed away. Maybe not. Just to be clear, I was alive the last time the Leafs won, but I was not yet 2 years of age. Do I have any memory of it? No. I can watch on TV and say, "Ooh, look at that. Isn't that great?" But I have no memory. I guess the biggest thing I remember in terms of Toronto sports are the Blue Jays winning 2, the Raptors winning 1, and mixed in there, the Argonauts now and again. Anyway, I will continue looking for things. Thanks for coming to the basement. Bye for now. Oh, I'm getting rid of things. I am.